Gather around the campfire, boys and girls. Papa Leon has another story to tell you. But in order for me to tell this story, I must ask a couple questions to the parents out there. You know, you people that wanted to have coitus to make children after 9 months. When you grow up and you have that child and you have that child act out in public, do you punish them? Do you reprimand them? Do you take things away from them? And if you do, good job. You're creating a system to where your child knows that there's consequences for their dumb actions. And after you do that, do you give them some form of a speech about how they don't have any home training and they're going out in public and they're acting a fool thinking that no consequences will fall upon them? And if you do answer yes to these questions, congratulations. In the eyes of a 24-year-old, you are a good parent. But if you're someone who doesn't do any of that and you just let your child roam free in the world and think that the world is your oyster and you can do whatever you want, you might want to understand that there will be consequences for your child or children because you want to be the cool parent who doesn't let things actually happen once the consequences need to be met. Like, say, for example, you having coitus to make that child grows up watching Kobe, Derrick Rose highlights, and currently LeBron James for some reason, and they want to be a basketball player. And so they go and they grow up and they train and they're on the high school basketball team, but they have a lot of anger issues and they want to create some violent scene towards a player on the opposing team. And the head coach sees your child acting like a fool and decides to bench them. Do you A, tell the child, fix yourself, don't do anything dumb on that court? Or do you B, meet the head coach with your child in a fucking garage and beat that head coach's ass?
New tonight, a Willis High School basketball player is out on bond accused of attacking his coach. According to the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, 17-year-old Jevin Allen was upset about being benched during Tuesday night's game against Conroe. He and his older brother, Jarek, are accused of then waiting for the coach outside the school, then attacking him in the parking lot. Both are charged with assaulting a public servant. Willis ISD telling us the coach is recovering well tonight. The district goes on to say they determined the student's address was no longer valid, so he has been withdrawn from the district, and they are deeply saddened by this incident and will not tolerate this behavior from students.
I'm sorry, nobody on that side of the aisle has any home training. You cannot sit there and argue it's a wonderful thing to do. You can't say, well, he has a right to be angry. You can't say, well, they're sticking up for family members. You were benched because you wanted to be the Walmart version of Draymond Green, and that doesn't really work out for him because as I'm recording this, he's been suspended indefinitely because he likes to swing his fist everywhere and just so happen to make contact with people. You cannot jump people expecting everybody to just be cool with it. I'm glad that you and your pissant brother are facing the consequence of reality, which comes upon when you want to jump a head coach for doing something that a future head coach would do to you if you somehow made it to college. But it seems to me that you won't be making it that far. And if you were to potentially make it to the NBA, which again seems to be not the case for you, just so that we're all clear, and it should speak volumes to everybody that if you're going to inseminate your seed inside of an egg, and if you're going to lay down and do the dirty tango, you might want to wait after the 9 months, and then as that child is growing up, teach them that consequences will happen if you do something stupid. You are not untouchable. You are not ironclad. You are a fool, and by the looks of it, you're going to be facing a consequence you did not intend to have. But great parenting, dumbasses. I'm sure your other children are very proud of you. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.